Yes, I'm Stephen Green. I run Australian Music Biz, which is a music marketing and PR company based here in Brisbane. We've also got somebody in Melbourne. And travel to Sydney every fortnight to service radio down there. And do national radio, TV, print, internet publicity. There's 5 of us in the company. And that's all.
I'm sure we can find out a bit more about what Stephen's business does and how it helps out artists as we go along, without it being too much of a plug for the business. Evan, you want to tell us a bit about yourself? Evan Alexander?
My name is Evan Alexander. Those lights are really bright. Kind of hot too. I operate heaps of flash, which is basically music media management. Essentially, it's sort of festivals or predominantly independent labels and or artists, publicity promotions, similar sort of thing to Steve. Lee started off a few years before him, actually went to basically things like this, where people like Steve were talking, and started off myself about 2.5 years ago, and somewhere along the line I ended up working 14-hour days, 6 days a week. So that's a good thing. So I'm doing something right or wrong.
And finally, Jamie from MRA. Do you want to tell us a bit about yourself, Jamie?
Okay. So I'm from MRA Entertainment. I do national publicity and promotions for DVD, world music, a little bit of Central Station, a lot of different genres. So I'm working in too many fields with not enough people to go around. It's a major struggle.
What a
certainly we're working on a lot of artists and a lot of brands, and I think not many of you probably know MRA Entertainment, but we are not selling MRA Entertainment. We're selling individual artists and brands, and that's what we're throwing out there, and hopefully some of it will stick.
With all that busyness, you can always outsource.
And I think, Jamie, one of the interesting things, Jamie, about MRA is you do release some local artists. Do you want to tell us a bit about some of the local artists you've got on the label at the moment?
Last week we talked about a few of the distribution deals, and obviously we're pretty much the same as all the other companies out there. We certainly try and get that local product out on the shelves, but that is becoming more and more of a struggle. So we need artists to stand out from the crowd, be wanted or demanded at retail. Certainly with all of the touring acts, if you can play as many gigs as you can and make sure you're working with whoever is doing your distribution, it's really important to let the stores know what's happening on a local level. It's hard to get so much across about the distribution. Like there's local acts like Jackie Marshall, which we've only picked up just recently. Black Market Rhythm Co, Winnie Cooper's. So, there's a demand for those in the southern states, and we were able to sort of fill that with having reps on the road down there, calling on all the major department stores. Well, obviously some products needed in niche markets, so again, we've got reps going to those niche markets.
So, it's good to see a company like MRA, who are one of the biggest independents in the country and who are based here in Queensland, are releasing Queensland artists. So, publicity and promotion, it is one of the most essential parts of your music career. It is basically the thing that will get you started, the thing that will get your name out there probably more than anything else. Obviously you've got to have the music to back it up, you've got to have the songs to catch people's ears, but unless you promote and publicise yourself, you're going to continue to be an artist who's just performing in his garage or playing in his bedroom. So there's some really essential key fundamentals to it, and I guess the core thing is, or one of the most important things is just getting your name out there. And when we're talking about getting the name out there, and probably throughout this today I'll refer to it as getting the brand out there. Just like any product in the marketplace has a brand name, you've almost got to treat your band or yourself as an artist like a brand. And the more exposure you can get to that brand, the more recognition it's going to have in the marketplace, and the more you'll be able to capitalise on that.